Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our group Great Names. Today we'll be covering chapter 12 and 13. Let's get started. Here is our board of members. We have six members in total. Okay, we'll be moving on to chapter 12, Marketing Channel. In order to produce a product, relationships with others in the supply chain are necessary. The term demand chain might be better because it suggests a send and respond view of the market. A, val- a value delivered network is composed of the company, supplier, distributor, and ultimately the customers who partner with each other to improve the performance of the entire system in delivering customer value. The marketing channel, or we call it the distribution channel, is a set of interdependent organizations that help make a product or service available for use or consumption by the consumer or business user. Channel member can also add value by providing more efficiency and specialization in making good. Some of the key function channel members do are information gathering, promotion, contacting buyers, matching products and needs, and negotiating agreement, but also physical distribution, financing, and taking over risk of carrying out the work level is a layer of intermediaries that performs some work in bringing the product and its ownership closer to the final buyer. Channel 1 is a direct marketing channel, a marketing channel that had no intermediary levels. We also have the indirect marketing channels are channels containing one or more intermediary levels. Channels are behavioral systems composed of real companies and people who interact to accomplish goals. Each member depend on each other and they behave differently, which can lead to channel conflict. This is disagreement among marketing channel members on goals, roles, and reward. Who should work, who should do what, and for what reward. Horizontal conflict occurs among firms at the same channel level. Vertical conflict is between different levels of the same channel.
For channels to work well, the role of the channel members must be specified. A conventional distribution channel is a channel consisting of one or more independent producers, wholesaler, and retailer. Each is a separate business seeking to maximize its own profits, even at the expense of profit for the system as a whole. In contrast, with this is the vertical marketing system, a distribution channel in which producers, wholesalers, and retailers are at a unified system. One channel member on the others had contracts with them or were so much power that they are cooperate. There are three major types of VMS. One, corporate VMS, is a vertical marketing system that combines successive stages of production and distribution under a single ownership. Channel leadership is accomplished through common ownership. Two, contractual VMS is a vertical marketing system in which independent firms at different levels of production and distribution join together through contracts. The most common example of a contractual VMS is the franchise organization, a contractual marketing system in which a channel member links several states in the production distribution process. There are also three types of franchises. Manufacturers sponsor retailer franchise systems. Manufacturers sponsor wholesaler franchise systems and service firms spawn retailer franchise systems. Number three, administrate VMS. a vertical marketing system that coordinates successive stages of production and distribution through the sign and the power of one of the parties. Channel design. Marketing channel design means designing a fake marketing channel by analyzing customer needs, setting channel objectives, identifying major channel alternatives, and evaluating those alternatives. The base is analyzing consumer needs, since marketing channels are actually customer value delivery networks. Next comes setting the channel objectives. When identifying major channel alternatives, the company should look at three things. Number one, type of intermediary. The company should identify the different type of channel members that can be involved in the channel. Number two, the number of marketing intermediaries. Intensive distribution means stocking the product as many outlets as possible. Exclusive distribution means giving a limited number of dealers the exclusive right to distribute the company's products in their territories. Selective distribution involves the use of more than one, but fewer than are intermediaries who are willing to carry the company products. The responsibilities of the intermediaries. Finally, the firm should evaluate all the alternatives using economic criteria, control issues, and adaptability criteria.
Marketing channel management means selecting, managing, and motivating individual channel member and evaluating their performance over time. Managing and motivating other channel member means practicing partner relationship management to build long-term partnership with other channel member. Marketing logistics or physical distribution is the planning, implement, and controlling the physical flow of material, final goods, and related information from points of origin to points of consumption to meet customer requirements at a profit. It basically means getting the right product to the right customer at the right place and time. It includes both outbound from company to customer and inbound distribution within the channel and reserve distribution moving return product. Integrated logistics management is the logistics concept that emphasizes teamwork, both inside the company and among all the marketing channel organization to maximize the performance of the entire distribution system. Cross-functional teamwork inside the company means an integrated and harmonized system. Companies should not only improve their logistics but also their logistic partnerships. Third-party logistic provider is an independent logistic provider that perform any or all the function required to get a silent client product to the market. They often do this at the lower cost and more efficiently, while the company can focus on its core business.
Coming to chapter 13, I will present about retailing and wholesaling. Retailing includes all the activities involved in selling goods or services directly to final consumer for their personal, non-business use. Retailers are businesses. Wholesales come primarily from retailing. There are different types of retailers. Self-service retailers serve customers who are willing to perform part of the service. Limited service retailers provide some assistance in the service process, while full-service retailers assist customers in every step of the buying process.
Retailers can also be classified according to the price they charge for their goods and services. First is discount store, a retail operation that sells standard merchandise at lower price by accepting lower margins and selling at higher volumes. Second is off-price retailers, are retailers that buy at less than regular wholesale price and sell at less than retail. Third is independent off-price retailers, are off-price retailers who are either independently owned or is a divisions of a larger retail corporations. Fourth is factory outlets, an off-price retailing operation that is owned and operated by a manufacturer and normally carries the manufacturer's surplus, discontinues and irregular goods. Last is warehouse clubs, an off-price retailer that sells a limited selection of brand-name groceries items, appliances, clothing, and hodgepodge of other goods at deep discount to members who pay annual membership fee. Chain stores are two or more outlets that are commonly owned and controlled, the site allowed to buy in large quantities at low price. A franchise is a contractual association between a manufacturer, wholesale or service organization and independent business people who buy the right to own and operate one or more units in the franchise system. Retailers must find segment and define their target market before deciding upon how to differentiate and position themselves in these target markets. Retailers must decide upon three major products: variables, products assortment, services mix, and store atmosphere. The product assortment should differentiate and the retailer from competitors. The services mix can help differentiate while the store atmosphere is another unique element to distinguish the retailer. The price a retailer asks for its products must fit the target market and position of the retailer. Retailers can use all the five promotion tools to reach their customer, namely advertising, personal selling, sales promotions, public relations, and direct marketing. The place of the products or location is visual. In retailing success, a shopping center is a group of retail businesses built on a site that plan, develop, own and manage as a unit. A regional shopping center is large, containing more than 50 or 100 stores. A community shopping center contains between 15 and 50 retailers. A neighborhood shopping center or strip mall generally hold 5 to 15 stores. Power centers are huge, unenclosed shopping center consisting of long strip or retail stores. A lifestyle center is a smaller open-air mall, but a upmarket store. Trend in retailing in current times, retailers are dealing with changing lifestyle and face competitions for customer expenditure. The economic downturn provides a challenge for a lot of retailers. The wheel of retailing concept states that new types of retailers usually begins at low margin, low price, low status operations, but later evolved into higher price, higher service operations, eventually becoming like the conventional retailers they place. The rise of mega retailers also has its influence on the environment, sneezing out small companies. The growth of non-store retailing via advanced technologies also provide new opportunities and challenges. Retailing technologies have become important as competitive tools. There is also a trend of green retailing where retailers are adopting environmentally sustainable practices.
Retailers can also be classified by the length and breadth of their product line. Specialty store: a retail store that carries a narrow product line with a deep assortment within that line. Department store: a retail organization that carries a wide variety of product lines. Each line is operated as a separate department managed by specialist buyers or merchandisers. Supermarkets are large, low-cost, low-margin, high-volume, and self-service stores that carry a wide variety of grocery and household products. Convenience stores are small stores located near residential areas that carry a limited line of high-turnover convenience goods. Superstore, a store much larger than a regular supermarket that offers a large assortment of routinely purchased food products, non-food items and services. Category Killer, a giant specialty store that carries a very deep assortment of a particular line and is staffed by knowledgeable employees. Service retailers, a retailer whose product line is actually a service.
So to move on is the wholesaling. The wholesaling has all activities associated with selling products or services to individual purchasing for resale and commercial use. A wholesaler is a company that primarily engages in the whole business. Wholesalers provide value by skewing one-of channel function list below. Selling and advertising are still reaching a large number of tiny clients. Purchasing and assortment creation, book breaking and by purchasing and distribution numbers, warehousing and inventory management, modes of transportation. Customer and suppliers often needs be willing to take risks, delivering market intelligence, the administration of services, and provision of advice. So there are three major groups of wholesaler: merchant wholesaler, broker and agents, manufacturers, sale branches, and offices. So we go to the first thing, the merchant wholesaler. So merchant wholesalers are privately held wholesaler companies that own the products they handle. This includes food service wholesalers who offer a comprehensive range of services and limited service. Wholesalers who give fewer service to their customers. Industrial distributors generally sell to manufacturers, whereas wholesale merchants primarily sell to retailers. Cash and carry wholesalers stock a limited selection of high demand items. Drop shippers never can carry inventory and instead work with manufacturers who supply products. And to move on is broker and agents. A broker is a wholesaler who does ownership of items and who purchase to connect buyers and seller and aid in a negotiation. Wholesalers who represent buyers or seller on reasonably permanent basis perform only a few responsibilities and that does not take ownership of products is known as an agent. Selling agents are contractually authorized to sell the whole production of a manufacturer. Buying agents frequently maintain long-term connection with buyers and make purchases on their behalf. And the last is the manufacturers sell branches and offices. So wholesaling buyers sellers are buyers themselves rather than through independent wholesalers. And moreover, like retailers, wholesaler must also decide upon the product price, promotion, and place of their services. Today, wholesalers are facing challenges in the need of greater efficiency and changing needs of customers.
And that is the end of our presentation. And we really thank you for listening.